Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Well, today's reading, I want to look at this book I'm sure you've been hearing about. Everyone's saying, oh, it's going to be such a revelations about Andrew and Fergie. But the more I hear about it, the more it sounds like a clever PR tactic by Meghan and Harry to deflect from their bad behavior by drudging up old scandals from Fergie and Andrew's past. And there's a couple of reasons I say this. For one, I watched this interview on GB News where they attacked this guy and, saying how salacious it is and how horrible with the stories you've come out with. And some people think that that means it's going to be a great book, and it probably will be a very salacious book, But there's a couple of things in this interview that made me think, wait a second, what? So the first thing that he says is that this book is showing how the Yorks, Andrew and Fergie, used their royal platform to benefit themselves financially, right? So in other words, it's not just Harry and Meghan who want to be half in, half out and make all this money in Hollywood. Andrew and Fergie did it first. So you can see how it's building a case to make Harry and Meghan look less, or in a PR attempt to make Harry and Meghan look less greedy and mercenary and noxious. So here, I'm just going to play a very short clip here. Hopefully, I don't get strike about it, but here we go.
Papers about the way that they, I believe, leveraged their royal status for private gain and the damage that that was doing to the monarchy.
Yeah, see, that's the author, Andrew Lamy, and he's saying this is what he thinks Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew, they were using their privilege and damaging the royal family because of that. Yeah, and we all know there's no love lost between Meghan Markle and Sarah Ferguson when Meghan Markle chose, first of all, Sarah Ferguson's daughter, Eugenie, had to push back her wedding so that Harry and Meghan could get married in May 2018. That was supposed to be Eugenie getting married then. So then they had to push Eugenie's wedding back to October. And then on Eugenie's wedding day, Meghan announces she's pregnant on the same day as her wedding. And Meghan and Harry's excuse was, well, we figured we might as well tell everybody since they're all there already, right? And then there was something else that Meghan did on Sarah Ferguson's birthday. She announced something else. I can't remember what it was, but Meghan was definitely in fighting with Sarah Ferguson with the PR and attacking her in any way, shape, or form. And this book looks to me like another attack. Not only, so it's like Meghan's PR is getting two things done at once. She's attacking Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew, and she's attempting to make her and Harry look better. So the first thing here is, again, this is the whole book, which I'm not going to be buying, but the whole point of this book is to show that Sarah Ferguson and Andrew are just as bad as Harry and Meghan in the way they were using their positions to make money. Now, the second short clip I want to play is that mainly this GB newscaster, reporter, was giving Andrew Lamy a hard time over his sources. Like, where did you get this? Who told you this? And at one point here, he's going through and pointing out that his stories are from newspapers, and one of the sources one of Andrew Lamy's sources is, guess who? Omid Scobie. So that tells you without a doubt, in my opinion, that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are involved in this. I think if Meghan's involved with it, so is Harry probably. Now, even though Harry claims he's going to sue Lamy over writing about a fight he had with Andrew, punching Andrew in the nose in 2013, I think that unless we see a lawsuit, I think that was all PR fluff. So here's where the news presenter mentions Omid Scobie.
It's 21st December 2024. It's Omid Scobie who supports one other part of the royal family.
I don't think this is very fair. I think if you look at it, you'll see that.
Yeah, so you can see it right there. He mentions Omid Scobie at like 2:24, right around there. So there you have it. Omid Scobie is a source, and his book is talking about how lascivious and greedy Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew are. So who could be behind this book? It's like, come on. Omid Scobie's not talking to anyone without Meghan telling him to. But let's just double check. Meghan's flying monkey isn't flying anywhere that Meghan doesn't, order him to. But I'll throw some cards here anyways, even though my mind's made up on that one. I do have the yes-no spread, and my camera is working again. I was having trouble the other night. I think Meghan's negative energies were harming it, but I got it back. We got it back. So I got my Lenormand cards out, and I'll just do a quick yes-no if Meghan's involved, and then Harry involved. But I think it's pretty evident what this book is really about. I'm sure it's going to have some juicy, and it also attacks Prince Philip. And of course, we all know Meghan and Sarah Ferguson hate Prince Philip, right? Because he didn't accept them. So, and the Queen, and look how Meghan treats the Queen. So of course she's going to attack Prince Philip as well. So I mean, this book, I think we got people. If there's an investigative journalist out there needs to research Lomi, but even so, Lomi admits in his book he used Omid Scobie. So that's already the connection right there of Meghan to him, in my opinion. I mean, without a doubt, in my mind. But let's see. Well, I'll just do a quick yes/no reading here. Is Meghan Markle involved with the writing and publishing, or the writing of this book, the stories with Andrew Lomi? Yeah, so the fight he wrote about between Andrew and Prince Harry happened in 2013, before Meghan was on the scene, and it was not about Meghan. That's what I read in the news excerpts. So unless there was another fight, I don't know. But that one, they said he punched him in the nose and gave him a bloody nose. So there you have that. But anyways, Harry's got a bad temper. We all know he's the most violent one in the family, pretty much. So there you have it. And there are a lot of similarities between Harry and Andrew, for sure. Well, let's see. Did Meghan Markle, was she directly involved with writing the author, and getting this book out and giving him stories and making up her usual lies? Let's find out. Meghan involves. Let's see what the cards show. First card, garden. Something for the public here. The internet space, getting the public, for the public. Coffin. Death, ending, sickness. And a group. The garden is also can be seen as a group. And also clouds, deception, upsets. Foggy, making things more convoluted and less clear to the public. About maybe the ending of Harry and Meghan's being involved, the royal family. So I see from the first level of this that the whole idea is, you can see the garden and coffin as, ending a group here, leaving a group, and then throwing it with the clouds, throwing obscurity around it, and brouhaha, making things crazier, more convoluted. So what I get here is that Harry and Meghan know that they're very similar to Andrew and Fergie, and that both of them have been excommunicated from the royal family and from public service, right? So the garden can be seen as public, or a group that you belong to. So you can look at this as, the way they've ended their public life with the scandals. And I think Meghan possibly here, or at least with this book, definitely, even if it's not Meghan per se, we'll find out the last card. But there is an attempt here to throw shizzle here on why Andrew and Fergie are ostracized, why they ended their public life and their royal duties. Yeah, and just making more. Well, like the GB news reporter said, it's a very salacious book, and creating a lot of confusion and getting people shocked and wondering what's really going on, what really happened. Next level we have is the broom, the whip. The whip here, the whip and broom is the same difference. It's funny, they put a broom on it and then they call it the whip. And these cards are funny. Anyways, the same thing. They usually have both. But this is about, it can be about sex, actually, but it's also about attacking somebody's reputation and just saying, take that, like doing something repeatedly. Exercise can also be described in that card. And then I've got, oh, there's the book. There's the book. So this is the beat down book. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because Harry and Meghan, again and again, with the book after book after book. This is another book, I believe this indicates. This is like a repeated bashing of the royal family with their books. Because everybody all suspected like Harry's going to write another book, Meghan's going to write another book. But they didn't do that. Instead, this book comes out. So I do believe this is like one of the many, and I'm sure Harry and Meghan will probably still come out with books because that's what they do to attack the royal family. And to create a brouhaha in the media as they come out with these books. So I do think, and of course, this book is going to be attacking and bringing up and repeating old accusations. So is Meghan involved in this? Yes or no? I get ship. Of course, I keep getting neutral cards. Yeah, it's a neutral card. From afar here, from across the ocean. I'm going to pull another card to be sure. This international affair. Did Meghan help out here with stories from Harry? She must have. She must have. I'm getting without a doubt. Let's see. That's my opinion. Is Meghan involved? If she's involved with this book, giving stories, she involved. Oh, and of course, my camera goes out right when I'm picking the card. Okay, there we go. I just separated it. Here we go. And I get moon. Yes. Yeah, that's a positive card. Oh, yes. The crazy woman for sure. The crazy woman from across the ocean through the crazy man, Omen Scobie, that she uses as her butt boy, her little flying monkey there. Yeah, there you have it. I'm getting a yes. Meghan and Harry, I believe, are behind this book. If Meghan's behind it, Harry is too, you know it. Let me see. Is Harry behind it? Is Harry also working with Meghan on this? Is Harry behind this too? I think Harry uses Meghan as a shield for his bad behavior, like the Sussex Squad as well. But is Harry behind this too? Prince Harry, is he also giving stories? Did he give stories to Andrew Lomi while pretending not to? And I get tree. Oh, neutral. Neutral card. There's the family tree. Connections there. Let's see, is Harry involved? Come on, is Harry? Did he give Andrew Lomi stories? And I get Fox. Clever. That's a negative card. So I'm getting a no for Harry. Maybe he didn't intentionally help. He just gave stories to Meghan that Meghan used to give to Omen Scobie that gave to Andrew Lomi. So I'm going to go with a no with Harry. The red fox here. Harry the fox. Meghan called him a fox, right? Actually, take it back. I mean, this is a negative card, but Harry's a negative man. And this is a red fox. And Meghan called him the fox. So this could represent Harry. So, oh yeah, I'm taking that back. Yes for Harry, yes for Meghan. That's my final judgment there. I think they're both behind this book. They helped out. Yeah, it's going to try an attempt to help try to improve their reputations. This is all they could come up with. But yeah, it's clever. I think it's pretty clever for them to do it this way. Make it look like this guy, Andrew Lomi, just decided to write this book and make Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew look worse than Harry and Meghan. So there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please like, unsubscribe, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.